talk shit and not do anything.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At their 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Walker. He gets it left side to Johnson.
Walker's pass complete to Duke Johnson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll buy some time right. And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, Walker. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Greg Olsen, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. This is Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off. At the 21.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They
told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down. It's Johnson. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. To throw is Walker. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Well, that's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at
the gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Being chased out left. Open man, it's Madden. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 7, Browns 0.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Barrett. He's got it, the tight end Jeff Hireman.
Barrett.
That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, good. They're going
Well,
to
they
go
weren't
off and
able to
watch
make
that
anything really
movie.
big out of that.
Yeah, they had co-op and fucking Watch Dogs
So
2.
they
But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
No, bottled up.
PS5 will get
It's out,
Legion
it's
and
loose.
you better
And this
play
is
it.
picked up by the Dolphins.
Do the co-op.
And
Yeah,
this
but
is
can I play with
brought all
PS5?
the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point.
Yeah, but that's like Rugby league's a lot like football. Watchdog is more of a game game.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Barrett, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he goes out right around the 39. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. Right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Walker. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 72 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yo, is it just me,
To
or
throw
am I the only
Barron
one that's hyped for
escaping
this
the
giant
pressure
team
right.
hosting wipeout?
He's going to hit his man out of the
Watch that
backfield, complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the
I
midfield
would really
stripe.
watch those.
4 yards the
sounds
gain, and it'll bring up a
entertaining
3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot.
He's actually
that a lot of corners see their
he's
job
hosting wipeout.
is simply covering
It is
receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And that one
No,
drops
no.
incomplete
Wipeout's the
as
one
he
where they're
got
trying to do the
blocked as he was
obstacle
throwing
course.
it.
From the
That's
snap,
really
he
hard
certainly looked
to
like he
call.
knew where he wanted to go
you
with
get
the ball,
slapped
but
in the
surprise, that
thought
guy
you meant
was
the water
covered.
one that
So
Miz
that took
was
his
doing,
attention
where they went down
elsewhere
the
to no
slide.
avail.
USA, that shit was garbage.
On 4th down.
It was a lot like Wipeout. They went down
And
the
it
big
is
ass slide. And tried to
incomplete.
use
So
it.
certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over
Over the
right
slide.
at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here
You
1st
gotta
and
see
10, right
Yeah,
at the
right.
50-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Walker. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on
Dad,
him there.
that's
He
kind of
cannot
always
hang
been my
on.
dream
It's
to
3rd
go on
down.
Wipeout. One of my dreams.
It's 3rd down.
It's so fun.
7.
Walker now to throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks.
You know, everybody
A
gives
strong
their name.
8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 37-yard
My
line.
name's Gary. The
And
world's
reminder
flat.
that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to get it down to
Hi,
the
I'm Gary. I'm a
33-yard
man,
line here.
but
Johnson.
you know,
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down.
my
They needed
name's
5
Gary.
there
I'm
on
gonna
3rd
fuck
down.
you
He
with
winds
this
up getting
big grizzly.
7. Here's Walker throwing on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
He's the rock and you're the cock.
Operating from the gun. Walker. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Walker got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. He's got a man, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 46-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Barrett. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Terry McLaurin, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Barrett eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've reached... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Browns 10.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Barrett looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Operating from the gun. Barrett escaping the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Off the play fake, Barrett sliding out of the pocket. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Barrett.
So much
the Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Bro, you were retarded.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. And the Browns getting set to go. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
1-yard line.
On 1st down, Barrett to throw. Flushed out right. He's got the tight end, Vanette.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Elliott.
Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
On the play. It's now 3rd.
They run it again with Janovich. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Andy Janovich. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again. And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And out come the Dolphins now.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Walker. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now Walker operating from the gun. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
The tackle made.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Walker. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Walker's
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Walker on 3rd and 2. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Barrett. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
12 yards there and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, Barrett eluding the pressure right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Yes.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads,
Are you
bowled over a
kidding
few
me?
people.
I
Look at
had
that one,
that.
right up the gut.
Saw through
Holy
3 quarters, no
fucking
reason to lighten up now. They keep on the ground with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
Yo, are you
2nd and
fucking
2.
retarded?
That's a strong pickup.
Oh,
right
why
there,
would you
first
fit it
down.
like
As this
that?
drive goes on,
So
we're
you
seeing
can,
an
again,
offensive line
just
and
so you
running
can
game
hit the fucking
imposing
ball.
its
That's
will.
all you did that for. The fact that I've made every shot.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Damn, he fucked me up. That was a whoa.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
to throw. Rolling to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So the Dolphins now down by a field goal. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. To throw again on second down. Walker. And now he'll tuck it and run. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. Yeah. We'll be back after this.
The Browns don't break down in the game, too.
52-yard attempt.
Come on, Ray. It's still forward.
Right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
6-yard line.
No boost. I got no boost. Got no fucking boost.
The Browns drive about to get started. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
It legitimately looks like a fucking great game.
And maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
If they do that. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Throwing on first down. Barrett. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown.
It's very light cued. Oh yeah, ultimate boost, by the way. You can't lose boost.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said,
I know. Every time I hit it, I feel like I got the fucking jack-off arm.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. Right? You don't
limited
need the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now,
Ray's getting ready in case somebody boosts him.
Now this first drive in OT continues.
Brings up second.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Curtis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Told
They've
you,
had
you
some
didn't want to
success
play
here in
the
overtime
cube.
in this opening drive running the football, right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them. I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake it and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer.
Oh my God, bro. This boost is great until you fucking all over his fucking
the
map.
Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Exactly.
OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner.
I told you,
in
you didn't want
OT.
to play this. Stupid cube. Yo! And John finished that shit.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra special.
Ray slapped that with his ass. He's like, yeah, that's a good ass cube. He slipped. He smacked that like a car. No, dealer at a car dealership.
Pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much
See
fun
this
was
cube?
that? We had that type
It's
of
got a
game
lot of mileage on it.
down us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as
Good
well.
old
What a
cube.
game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.
It did. He
I'm
was
Brandon
down there.
Gaughan. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a
That
win
cube's
for the
led as a
Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Because it's a cube. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.